Hi guys, Mary here. Today is Sunday, the 20th of February, 2022. I hope that you're all doing really well. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. So let's just pull some cards and see what happens. The angels, please show us guidance. Let's do it for this week ahead. It's 2020. We'll do 2. All right. So the first card that came up was Thinker. I don't know if you can see that. It's number 44. So 4 is a number of stability and balance and like building a solid foundation. And 4 plus 4 adds up to 8. And 8 is a number about, at least for me, about, infinite possibilities, infinity. And it's the Thinker card. I think that I feel like for some, because it came with this card, this has come to the edge. I feel like some of you are thinking about what it is that you want to do next. Even for some of you, what it is that you want. I'm getting the message that, for many of us, we were always told what it is that we should want, and we never really delved into what we wanted. And so as we go through this expansion of consciousness, we're starting to realize that, okay, we don't have to please others anymore. We don't have to always do what's expected. Maybe we should just really follow our hearts. So I feel like some of you are really going within and you're thinking about what you want to do to build this solid foundation so that you can move forward with stability, and really looking at the infinite possibilities. What is your such a big dream that you never allowed yourself to dream it? And Spirit is saying now is the time. Now is the time. The way the planets are aligned, the energies that are coming in, your growth and expansion. It's time for you to really contemplate what it is that you truly, truly want, knowing that your spirit inside a human body, just having this experience here that we all signed up for. So we have come to the edge, and this is a card that reminds me of the Fool card in the tarot. And it's all about, she isn't jumping off the edge. It's not that point for her, but she's planning on what she needs to do to take that leap of faith. So it's knowing what you want, but it's also that stage where you have to really, rustle up all of your courage and be brave and do something outside what is the norm or what's expected. So I feel like a lot of us are going through that. It's number 36. 3 plus 6 adds up to 9. That is a number of, a completion of a cycle and moving on to the next cycle. Many of us are completing these cycles and we're figuring out what it is that we want to do next. So try to have that, try to really know what it is that you want, because the new moon is coming up, which is a good time to really plant those seeds and put out those intentions, knowing that it takes more than intention to get what you want. You do have to take an action. It doesn't have to be a big action step, but you have to take some sort of action. If I had signed up for can you imagine if I had signed up for the nursing boards to take again? And even though I had many years of experience, hadn't been a nurse for 12 years and tried to take those boards, if I hadn't studied, meaning taken an action, I never would have passed. So we have Oracle, wait for important information. So I feel like you are really doing the work, and I think what Spirit is saying here is that as you decide what it is that you want and you put that out into the universe, then you're going to allow information to come to you that will guide you as to what action to take. And then we have Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. So really follow your bliss, your passion, your talents. Every one of us is born with a unique talent, a God-given talent. And, you know, I was born with the ability to create. I was an artist, but I heard the word starving artist my whole life. My parents were so concerned that I would not be able to get a job and provide for myself and have medical insurance and all that stuff. So, so after hearing all that, I, of course, did not go that route. I became a nurse. All right, so we have surrender. So once you know what it is that you want and you put that intention out, you know, give it up to God and the universe and then allow it to come to you. So you may have to surrender. And surrender means we don't have control over everything. The universe does have a plan for us. We have control over our actions. We have control over our choices. But sometimes shit happens. You know, life happens. And sometimes just the surrendering of it is what we need to allow it to come to us, because it's like, instead of being in a mindset of want, which pushes the universe away from what we want, we're more in a mindset of receiving. When we surrender, we're just, okay, I'm ready to receive, you know? So I hope that makes sense. And then we have another number 36 card, adds up to 9. And this is self-care. So take care of your body, try to eat right, nurture yourself, you know, as you allow yourself to receive, nurture your body to be ready to receive, nurture yourself to be ready to receive, right? Okay, let's do, I'm trying to cut this short. I have a couple of healings today, and then I'm going to be babysitting my 2 grandsons. So let's get, this is a card of affirmation. It's funny because we just talked about eating right. It says, I love my food loves me. I like this because sometimes we're so uptight about what it is that we're eating. I mean, you know, I grew up just seeing like really skinny models my whole life. So, you know, I was brought up, you know, remember Joan Rivers was always complaining about her fat thighs and everything. And, you know, if you looked at Joan Rivers back then when she was on Johnny Carson, she was not fat, but it was like women were always calling themselves fat. I don't know why we did this to ourselves, you know, judging ourselves so harshly. But I think if you love your body and you love the food and you're feeling nourished, that's the mindset to get in if you really want to change the way you feel about yourself and your body. And the next card that came up says, I can find peace in every breath. Love that. Peace in every breath. I'm going to leave it there. If you like these videos, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you next time. Namaste. Take care.